All right, what's going on, guys? Another late day at the shop. As you can see, working on the Subi here. What I'm trying to get done to this car is pretty much revamp the whole car. So the condition of it now is not really the best. I want to delete the AC because I really don't drive this car frequently enough to have it. I mean, it'd be nice to run it, but I don't really necessarily need it. And I want to clean up the engine bay as much as I can. And also, we got an MVR in 44 mil wastegate, you know. Been waiting to do this for a while. So pretty much, I don't know if I ever explained to you guys, the turbo that I'm running on here, I got it rebuilt pretty much. Before I purchased it, it was rebuilt. So the issue with the internal wastegate on that, it's not allowing the wastegate to pretty much close all the way, if that makes sense. So boost kind of comes in, but it comes in like linear, not like a punch like it really should. It's more like gradual. And once you hit like red line, that's when you hit peak boost. So I got to get that fixed. That's mainly the main reason I'm going external. Yeah, so the plans with this car, external wastegate, definitely. I mean, this is how it's looking right now. And know that I just have that there for safety, and the tires there for safety. I just like being extra safe because I really don't trust these jack stands. There was a couple recalls on them, so I don't know if it was this specific type, but I can't remember. I do remember seeing there was a recall on them, so if you're wondering, that's why I have that tire and the jack still here, just for extra safety. The inside still looking mint. I still have to get the other seat. I'm gonna order that. I had my girlfriend try this out. It fits her good. It's a little bit snug, but it works. So I'm gonna go ahead and order another one and another harness and then get that all finished. And also, after I get the wastegate in, I got to get it retuned. Of course, you know that. The body, in terms of the paint, I don't know if I want to wrap it. I do have a color that I bought for my Charger, but I ended up not using it on that. And I still have enough left to do this car if I wanted to. But I don't know if I want to wrap it or get everything painted. Like I said, get some of the body panels fixed. And yeah, this... I don't know if I explained that either. Yeah, I took this out last winter in the snow and ended up ripping the bumper off, so that's why that blue bumper's on there, but don't mind that. I also have a STI wingless trunk. I don't know if I'm gonna keep this setup. I like it. I like the carbon fiber, but I don't know if it's for me. I want to be able to switch back and forth, so I may run that sometimes, and then I may run wingless sometimes, so that's why I have that like that. And yeah, we're gonna refurbish all of this. I'm gonna actually put some ARP, like extended studs. I've been meaning to do that for a long time. So yeah, we got our work cut out. We got our work cut out with this car, man. It's gonna take a couple months. It's not something that I'm trying to rush and get done and do quick, you know what I mean? But it's something that's gonna be coming here in the near future. The Cutlass here, you know. Still working on that. Ripped the interior out. I got to get floor pans for it. As you can see, that carpet that was in there was kind of molded and stuff, so I didn't want to keep that in here while I was in the shop. So ripped all that out. We didn't really make a video of that. It was pretty basic, nothing really special going on. And the scat's still here, and my scat's outside right now. So yeah, but for the time being, getting some work done on a Subi, so let's get it. All right, so pretty much my next step is to get this turbo off. As you can see, it's right back there. All you Subaru people know how that goes. I got the external wastegate pipe here. The difference between the standard up pipe, it's not gonna have this little V-band right here. It's just gonna be like a straight pipe. Yeah, this is a Grimmspeed, and I think it'll work well. I do have to replace one of the studs right there. Yeah, so it's a work in progress. But the main focus of today is to get this turbo off. I already got some of the lines disconnected, the oil feed and stuff like that. So let me just go ahead and get it off. We got the Tial 44 mil wastegate right here. And as you can see, I was just freshening up everything. I redid some of the fueling lines and all that. Don't mind the motor and the trans. That's for old girl over here. But yeah, just gonna get this thing back together. Pretty much all I have to do now is pretty much get this set up. I have the wastegate spring in here. It's a 15-pound spring. So I'm gonna be working on that. Working on getting the throttle body back on here and all that. Same tune. Well, actually, no, not the same tune. Similar tune. I'm gonna have to get retuned because I have the external wastegate, but I should be able to drive it. Like, it's not gonna be terrible to drive it, but definitely need to get a tune within like a couple 100 miles. Trying to get this car together for an event, so that's why I'm like in a mad dash to finish it within like a month. It's been sitting for like months. I haven't drove it in months. So I have to get it tagged, re-inspected, everything back together within a month. So yeah, let's get to it. Let's unbox the Grimmspeed header. Everything looks amazing as always. Grimmspeed comes with all the hardware. So you got 3 gaskets and some bolts and stuff. The welds look amazing. The cast collector, which apparently helps flow, so we'll see how that works out. Yeah, this is an unequal length, but it's kind of like almost an equal length. So we'll see how the performance gains do, and yeah, great product as always from Grimmspeed. And I ordered it from Okies Automotive. 2-day shipping, recommend them. It's my first time ordering from them, but all right, so the timeline of this is gonna be a little bit confusing, but yeah, I'm here. It's a different day. I still have the headers apart, as you can see. So pretty much I'm gonna go over everything you need to do the Grimmspeed header on an EJ 205. So for some of the STIs, of course they come with a different oil pan. You're gonna need the oil pan. I already opened that, I don't have the part number. You're gonna need the windage tray, which bolts up to the bottom of the motor. It goes in between there. You're gonna need the STI style dipstick tube. So that's right here. And then of course the STI style dipstick, which the part number is right there for the dipstick. The part number for the dipstick tube. The part number for the windage tray, and the oil pan part number. I already ripped it open, but I'll get that for you. So pretty much to do this swap, you have to jack up the motor, take off the motor mounts. You don't have to take them off, but just loosen the bolts, jack up the motor so you have enough room to get the new pan in. So first things first, I have a list right here of everything I have to do to make it a little bit easier for you guys to understand. So motor mounts, blah, 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 blah. And then this stuff down here is pretty much just reassembling the external stuff. The AOS, the intercooler piping, inlet tube, the turbo, and everything's over here. Killer Bee oil pickup, I'm gonna put that on. Put the wastegate on, and yeah, we got our work cut out. So I'm not gonna record like a how-to because that's just gonna be too much for me. I'm only here by myself right now, so it's gonna be difficult for me to film. So first things first, let's just get that old oil pan off, get the gasket maker on it, and then go from there. Let's get it. All right, we got the old oil pan off. I just wanted to make sure I showed the difference between them. As you can see, this one's square. If you look at this one, it has this little like chunk out of it. So this is what you need for the headers to clear, pretty much, this little chunk missing. So this is a USDM EJ205. I believe it comes on anything 03 and newer, I believe. Don't quote me on that. But you're gonna need the shorter dipstick. Like I said before, I'm upgrading to the Killer Bee oil pickup, which you could look at the welds, they're a lot better than this. So what happens with these a lot of times, this screen will either fail or the welds will break, and then pretty much you're starving your motor of oil. And this is the windage tray. So this is gonna be the appropriate one that fits with this oil pan. I didn't get the dipstick tube out. I'm still working on getting that out, but I just wanted to make sure I documented the difference between these two. You can see this one has that chunk missing and this one's more square. And also when you're putting this on, I do not recall if I was the one that swapped this or not when I was swapping from the USDM to the JDM 205. I'm not even sure if it came with this pan on it already. I don't know. But basically what I'm trying to get across is you want to make sure you don't put too much RTV, because this will fall into your oil pan, pretty much fall to the bottom. It won't be a big piece like that, but a small piece, and then it'll clog up your screen. So basically that's what tends to happen with these screens as well. So just be careful when you're putting the RTV. You don't want to put too much along here. Just a 1/4 inch bead is enough. And then make sure you go around each bolt hole. Yeah, so that took me about 40, not even really 40 minutes, 30 minutes to get that out. I jacked up the oil pan, I jacked up the trans. You can look under there, you can see I jacked up the trans, and we're moving on to the next step, which would be getting that Wendage tray swapped over to there and getting the old one out. And then from here, we're gonna RTV and then get the new pan up. So let's get to it. All right, guys, we're back. It's been a minute. It's been a while. Never revealed this. This car has been done for over a year, right?
Yeah, I think so.
It's been a while. It's just been in the shop. It's been in tuck. Yeah, so check it out. Not much has changed, you know. Not much. Not much.
Not much, huh?
Pretty standard. I mean, you can see I got it painted. Don't mind this right now. It's supposed to be a sticker there. It blew off. But yeah, it's no longer silver. It's red, as you can see. All right, so yeah, I have the equal length headers, Grimmspeed 44 mil wastegate. And yeah, she's a ripper. Right now it's probably about like 320-ish, maybe a little bit more. Because it's still kind of technically on a base map. It's not like the full balls to the wall tune. But yeah, I mean, we could take a look around it. Not much has really changed in terms of like the body itself. I'll probably add a splitter and stuff. As you can see, the front is like kind of extra low. So I want to make sure I have like something that kind of protects underneath. And as you can see, come in close on this. I actually drive the car. Like, that's another thing with the paint. Like, I didn't want it to be like super flawless to where I didn't feel comfortable driving the car. Like, the cleanest right now. I got the NRG seat, the NRG harness, the harness bar that goes across, which it was blue. I had to paint it white. I felt like the white went better with the wheels. And yeah, we showed them the wing, right?
I'm pretty sure we have, yeah.
I mean, you could get a shot of it, I guess, how it's carbon fiber. Like I said, don't mind that. It's supposed to look like this side. Even this one's starting to come off because it has some residue behind it from where
Yeah, I see.
we compounded. But yeah, I don't know. I think it looks pretty good. The paint job isn't like flawless 100%, but I'm happy with it. Especially like a car that I just run around in, take it to meets and stuff like that. When I do go to meets, yeah. Oh, let me start it up. I'm not gonna, I'm not gonna two-step out here.
Yeah, not out here,
I'm
no.
not doing that. 'Cause it'd be so loud.
Goodness.
And as you can see, it's stupid low. Even like right here in the middle, I kind of,
Yeah, we heard.
yeah, it's kind of, I don't know. I don't really like the wheel setup. Let me turn it off. I don't really like the wheel setup I have right now. The wheels I'm cool with, but I'm really not feeling the width of the tire. And I wanted to clear the arches better, so I went with a 225. But I think when I get new tires, I'm gonna go 245 just to have a little more meat on it, and I'll probably raise it up some just to make the car more usable. Right now, it's like it's drivable, but like I shouldn't be scraping on nothing.
Yeah.
Literally like nothing. And I'm kind of over that whole stance phase.
Been over that forever.
I mean, it still looks good, but I never really
Yeah.
cared for like a crazy amount of camber. Like, I get it on VIP builds and stuff like that, but other than that, like, I never really cared for it too much. Projects too. We still have our other projects that we're trying to get some videos out on.
Yep, it'll show up on the channel eventually.
Yeah. Have all the parts for it too. That's the crazy part. Just gotta
You know
put
what's
it
even
together.
crazier? I made that video on my project car like almost like over 6 months ago. Never uploaded it. Oh my goodness. That's awful.
But yeah.
Y'all see it soon though. And Coach Jordan's got another project as well, so.
I got this. Should I tell him? Should I give him a teaser and just let him know what it is at least? The type of car?
I mean, if you
I
want.
mean, they saw the Golf. The Golf is like, I still have it, but it's like,
You still gotta upload more videos on that.
yeah, valid. Still have the Golf, but I also have the EG hatch. That's actually it's pretty clean for what it is. I have a K24 I'm putting in it, so stay tuned for that. That should be fun. And then once I finish that car, honestly, depending on how much I like it or not, I'll probably sell it just to do other stuff. But I don't know. I haven't really decided yet. But yeah, we'll catch you guys in the next one. Orlando behind the camera. You gotta show Orlando in the camera. You know what I'm saying? He gotta, yeah. His Subi over there. Yeah.
Oh, be on the lookout too. Like I said, I'm gonna show my project car too. It's been a minute, but I'm gonna go over all my old cars that I've had. I've had the footage forever, but I just never uploaded it. But once I put it together, you'll see that car. I'll properly introduce it and then maybe give an update on what I have for it today, because a lot's changed since I started it. So, yeah.
And we'll
Catch you on the
catch
next
you
one.
guys. Peace out. This is just a short little update, you know? Nothing special. We just wanted to show you guys this, so hope you guys enjoyed.